look at this crowd right here, I feel bad for anyone that's very short sitting in those stands because they most likely can't see shit without standing on a chair and getting bitched at by the guy behind them that can't see.
Certainly knows, Paulie.
Alright, I don't care what anyone thinks. I can't take Paul Heyman seriously if he's referred to as Paulie. Promo video occurring literally during an entrance at WrestleMania. WWF is a dick to William Regal.
He has to be very careful.
William randomly turned before falling after that kick.
Regal rolling out of bounds, but...
Ah, you went over, William. Yes, I know Chris hit him in the head, but after we normally see wrestlers land on their opponents from suicide dives, this just looks funny.
Oh, what a suplex that was.
William taking his time going for the pin is likely the reason Chris kicked out.
And referee Tim White.
As if we care what the referees' names are.
The same place Tom Hedeman used to hang on the bulls like he was Velcro.
Bradshaw spends almost one whole minute describing the events that happened at the stadium as if that mattered to Taz's absence. I don't care what anybody says, this entrance is annoying as fuck and I think I got a massive headache from hearing it again. Farouk and Bradshaw are known as the APA, even though Howard Finkel decides to just call them the Acolytes. Farouk was already starting to fall well before he got the clothesline.
And that size with that much grace.
Farouk's hands slipped through Bo during the power slam, making it look like Bo flipped on his own accord.
Coming with this.
The way Taz fell was so random, hilarious, and awkward. He waits a good, no pun intended, 4 seconds before falling from that squash in the corner by the Good Father. Those are some of the most awkward weapon choices I've seen in hardcore history.
And I am a fearless man.
Fearless man, my ass. Match starting early. The cameraman can't even get a look at the action due to all the fans. Property damage.
Oh, he's locking the door and obviously everyone came inside that cage.
Oh, that attempt at locking the door failed. Also, I have no idea where the fuck they are. Not the clean shirts, no! Well, that attempt at escaping failed. Was that the same ice that Trish Stratus was supposed to cut up for Stephanie? Not the drinks, no! Ow, my hands! Also, haha, food on the camera. Kane tossed Big Show and Raven into the cocaine pile. What the hell did I just see there?
Meanwhile, thousands of miles away.
Random interview with a random fan.
WWF rules!
Fuck yeah! Previously on WWF. Did the referee seriously just do a fast count? Ah, your foot got caught. Also, how did Tess not break his ankle from that, or do some kind of damage to it?
But that was...
The referee could have clearly seen Perry enter the ring. Despite being distracted by Eddie, he would be able to see Perry from the corner of his eye, unless he has no peripheral vision.
There's a third man in the ring!
Okay, first he didn't see Perry enter the ring when he normally would have, but the referee seriously didn't hear Tess get slammed on the mat, or feel the ring bounce when that happened. Distracted or not, there's no way you'd be able to ignore that behind you. Lying, cheating, stealing, that is Eddie's shtick, yes. It's what made him so famous. But still, lying, cheating, and stealing sadly do not avoid the sins, no matter who's doing it.
Can you be a fair and impartial official tonight for this street fight against his son Shane?
Nope.
I'm gonna call this one right down the line.
I'm going to call the match down the middle even though I have a plan cliche. Wait a minute, is Steve Austin's locker room inside a bathroom? Whoever came up with that idea is an asshole. Kurt's pyro went off randomly. I think he forgot to pose in place.
This is as excited as a man can get with his clothes on!
What the fuck?
Back up to their vertical base.
Kurt tells the fans to shut up because they applaud his performance.
Eliminates an entire...
Here's a random look at a sitting down crowd. Hope you enjoy it. Why didn't you just leave it as a wrestling match? I was actually having a hard time finding sins during that. Now I believe this will be easy. Chris loves slapping tables.
He can wrestle, he can brawl, Kurt Angle can do it all.
No one likes a rhymer, Paul.
Reverse elbow to knockdown.
What's up with the referees always counting fast? This is more of a cross cheek rather than cross face. Also, copyright infringement. Wrestler taps out when referee's incapacitated cliche.
Wait a minute.
Using the tights as leverage for victory is always a sin, whether it's a heel or face doing it. Skip. Oh my god, someone please shut that music off! Honestly, Ivory didn't have to hit China with the title behind the referee's back as the match didn't even start yet.
Enjoying this, and it is over.
This match was only 2.5 minutes long.
Tonight, you'll get shocking.
Vince predicted Linda kicking him in the McMahons. The sin here is I can't say a word about Shane's current theme as this was 2001, since it looks awkward seeing him coming out to Vince's theme. And yes, I know, that's what he used back in the day, but still.
Author and 3-time world.
Aw, look at that kid trying to get on camera.
Man, I think we could call this dysfunctional mania.
JR thinks this should be called Dysfunctional Mania when it should really be named the best WrestleMania of all time. And this time it's true.
No chance, so that's what you got.
Wait, didn't we already hear that thing? Oh, right. The bell rang even though Mick never called for it. You're supposed to ring it when the referee signals you. Also, the only reason I am removing a sin is because considering each one is a chairman of a wrestling company, this is WWE versus WCW at WrestleMania. Stephanie's early interference did not affect the course of this match whatsoever, so this must have been a random call for attention. What else is new? Foreshadowing Triple H versus Undertaker. Not the one happening later on in this show, I meant the one 10 years later.
No, I don't know what you mean. Why don't you spell it out for me?
I'll spell it out for you, Paul. S-A-W... Oh, wait a minute. I forgot I'm in 2001, not 2016. The sin counting goes to me for being stupid as usual.
Having that very public affair with his...
Mick attempting to direct commentary. Is it because Vince is in the ring and not giving JR instructions from the headset?
On the top rope! Oh,
Shane crashes through table with no one on a cliche.
I think he called his wife a bitch.
Easy.
He said bitch, alright? This getting Linda into the ring situation lasts nearly 3 minutes of match time.
And now Mick Foley!
Mick's the referee. They're not supposed to take sides. It's against their job, no matter how badly they want revenge. Previously on WWF.
And here comes, man, both the Hardys got eliminated.
Eliminated? This isn't an elimination match, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a get hit with a ladder and you're out rule.
Edge and Christian, big match players, they won it.
Edge and Christian are dicks to Matt's future children. I was about to give Edge the sin for first ladder introduces too small to reach the prize cliche, but after realizing that his height would give him an advantage, I give the sin to Matt instead in his attempt.
WWF Tag Team titles.
A shot by Jeff Hardy.
Jeff nearly snapped his neck off Matt right there.
Sexual drive.
Devon clearly missed Edge right there, but the WWF made sure that the cameras didn't pick it up. Also, if Devon delivered that from the top of a ladder, I would have removed a few sins. The sin is Devon missed the chance of an epic moment. First table, yeah! Wait, is there any under the ring? Nope, guess this one will do. Jeff somehow survived that without injury, unlike what Edge is about to do to him.
Edge dumped unceremoniously over the top.
That was Christian, not Edge. Don't you remember that Edge is the one in the purple tights and Christian in the yellow tights?
Matt Hardy or Christian.
Bubba clearly jumped off the ladder. He could have held on after that last punch from Edge, but decided he wanted to take a ride instead. In other words, bullshit. The Dudley Boys would have won the match if it hadn't been for Bubba's random jump off the ladder.
And now, oh God!
Okay, I'll admit, that was worth 2 sin removers.
Spearing down.
What a devastating one-arm spear!
Jerking Edge off.
That is the most hilarious foreshadowing I have ever heard in my whole fucking life. I can't stop laughing at that. Just remove a set and let me calm down for a moment.
Swanton.
I will remove 3 sins for Jeff's swanton through that table. But unfortunately, I'll add in another 2 sins. First one, only one of the 2 tables were destroyed. Second, only Spike got the full hit. Rhino barely got grazed. I would say, haha, you fail, but I can understand that trying to walk on ladders is next to impossible. So the sin here is this. Possible epic moment ruined by the ladder's laws of gravity.
Oh my God!
Fuck yeah, now that's one of the many reasons why this WrestleMania is the greatest of all fucking time!
I know!
The The biggest spear of all time and the collapse of Matt and Devon through those tables destroyed my sin counter and forced me to start over. Aww, history repeats itself from last year. That's a shame. Nothing against Edge and Christian winning, but that's the result of almost every encounter those three teams had. This is shockingly not the first time we've seen a recap of Axis.
It is now time for the Gimmick Battle Royal!
Gimmick Battle Royal, a match entirely with legends. Also, all these competitors get their own entrance at WrestleMania, yet members of future Battle Royals come out together, with the last 4 getting their own entrance. Literally 10 minutes of entrances. That's gotta be a record for WrestleMania. It was longer than the match itself. 10 minutes of entrances and only 3 minutes of competition. In this amount of time, I could go to the bathroom, get a hot dog and beer from the concessions, come back, and miss nothing entertaining. Stephanie's on the hype for this match, but does not get involved in any way in the match at all. Damn it, I gotta start over with the Sins again because of the legendary Motorhead, one of the greatest metal bands of all time, and the late great Lemmy. Crap, more Sins removed for Undertaker's epic WrestleMania entrance. This event is next to impossible to sin, like the future NXT.
The game, oh my!
Damn, picture perfect landing from that shoulder toss. Dude, don't yell what you're about to do. Do you want to give Hunter the opportunity to counter it? See? Told ya.
Page out of Commissioner Regal's.
Hunter didn't get disqualified somehow for pushing the referee.
Page out of Commissioner Regal's book, and there you see the.
Whoa, the referee pushed back and somehow a match at WrestleMania 18 was never set between these two.
Something in mind.
Why is everyone a dick to the timekeeper?
I would suggest, and referee.
Hunter risked giving up the chance to conquer the streak.
He just kicked the referee.
Alright, with Undertaker attacking the referee now, I'm wondering why a triple threat match with these three has yet to be made.
Undertaker and Kane now up in the.
What? Undertaker and Kane? Kane is nowhere to be seen.
And the referee has been knocked down, and.
Wow, even Hunter foreshadowed what he will do to Undertaker 10 years later.
Oh my God! He got.
The fact that we didn't see Hunter's landing is a sin. You mean no one bothered to check the referee to see if he was breathing? Normally the ref would be taken away or something.
I don't believe this! For the love of God!
For the love of what?
And William had to make the most creative sign using.
Skip.
There will be no disqualification!
What?
Impromptu stipulation. I'll get to the stuff that happens at the end of this match, but I just want to say that the sin here is the fact that this main event has the same result as the first encounter between these two. Rock enters as champion in a no disqualification match, and Steve wins the title in the end. Different conditions applied, but the result was the same.
These two just got it on!
Steve fell too early from the swing and neck breaker. Either that or Rock just jumped too high. Take your pick.
Remember, it's no disqualification.
We get it. It's no disqualification. We don't need constant reminders.
Just how physical.
This is seriously the second time the timekeeper's been assaulted tonight. Haha, the table broke on its own. It's one thing to not hit your opponent with a monitor. It's another thing to make it obvious that you didn't hit them. And legends or not, no one and nothing is immune to the WWE Sins.
Now that's clearly an assault.
How do you call it assault when it's no disqualification?
Jim Ross would be great at Cinema Sins 2 expansion. See what happens when you take too much time taunting your opponent?
And Austin now! For the sharpshooter on the Rock!
Copyright infringement to the copyright infringement.
Reversed! Stunner!
Okay, I'm honestly done with the copyright infringement sin tonight, so just count this last one and say goodbye to it.
Wait a minute!
Interference from victory is always a sin.
Looking for the stunner! Oh, wait, no!
Referee knocked down at a crucial point in match cliche.
And we need some medical help!
It's no disqualification, so Steve waiting until the referee was down before delivering the low blow is unnecessary.
Oh, she got the stunner!
Honestly, Rock flipping around like a fish out of water from the stunner is overselling it too much. There are many among you that want me to remove Sins for Steve's heel turn. Then there are many of you that want me to add Sins for Steve's heel turn. But here's the thing. This match was great in so many ways. This event was epic in so many ways. History had been made in awesome ways at WrestleMania 17. And I can't believe I'm about to say this, but History has been made in the WWE Sins because of this. Due to the amazing epic history made at this event and the end result of this night, the Sin counter got shattered again, and we're done with this event too.